to the MG Truck Series here on Fox Sports 1. We are at Walt Disney World Speedway getting ready to kick things off yet again with the truck's second race of the season, a quick stop here on a Wednesday afternoon. Still in Florida, haven't left for Phoenix yet, just a quick stop here, and most race teams are already on the way. They already got a truck on the way out to Phoenix, and just kind of most of these teams, they actually brought their trucks here on a smaller, low budget trailer, just so they can make sure they have their best equipment and big haulers heading out to Phoenix right now. So they'll fly on out to Phoenix, and we'll be seeing them race out there in a couple of days here. But for now, we got the truckers here at the Walt Disney World Speedway getting ready to kick things off. Justin Marks on the pole. Mike Skinner to his outside. The green flag is in the air. We're racing from Walt Disney. Heading into 1 and 2 for the first time. Skinner tried to fight back on the high side, but Marks is going to clear that 5 truck off of turn number 1. Almost had 2, but this is more of a weird triangular, circular shaped track rather than, an oval. So this turn 3 right here, these turns are all individually numbered rather than being paired up, and we've completed lap number 1 around this, as I've already said, very oddly shaped racetrack. So to get a nice flyby down the back straightaway. Got some big battles going on further back here in the midfield, side by side. The 59 underneath the 11 of David Starr. Starr's probably going to pinch him down, and he does. Contact behind that 59 truck as he got a bump from the 2. That's Jack Sprague in the 2 truck. Now still side by side throughout the field. They cannot go side by side through that final corner without one truck having to really back out of the gas. We're going to see a lot of problems caused by that here today. Who's going to be the one to back out? It's usually the one on the inside. The one on the outside usually has that positioning. Yeah, as you see right there, just kind of pins him down. 59 had to back out big time to avoid a wreck. That puts the 60 of Terry Cook to the outside. And the only problem is the outside is only the place you want to be in turn number 3. The rest of the track, you'll kind of get freight trained up there. So he's going to have to find a way in line here if he wants to avoid losing too many spots. Or he'll have to do the same thing that 2 truck just did last time around and pin him down. And the 10 concedes the spot, doesn't want to check up too bad. The 13 had to check up, though. That checked everybody up. Here comes the 88 of Crafton now. To the inside of the 51, that's Kyle Busch. Busch up high, gets the run off the corner, trying to fight back, and he does. Here's the 4 of Stacy Compton, right behind that 88 car, or truck. Dennis Setzer closes in. Both trucks go to the inside to defend the bottom. A little bit of contact. The 08 moves to 18 up the racetrack, and he's likely going to clear him off turn number 2. No, Setzer gets a great run off turn number 1, and the 40 of Chad Chapin pushing that 08 car down, or truck down the backstretch. Now hops to the inside of the 08 truck. Jason White's going to fall back and lose another spot, or will he? He's got that outside lane through turn number 3. Rockets through the corner and has a huge run up to the back bumper at that 18 truck as well. Can he get back underneath the 18? The 18 hounding that back bumper of the 4 of Stacy Compton. Compton trying to hang on to that position, fighting for P16. Up here, Kyle Busch trying a different line, running a little bit higher up the racetrack to see if he can get a run out of turn number 2. Now heading down into turn 3. Down in the 1 and 2 yet again. starting to spread out up front. It's all Justin Marks right now, but here comes Rick Crawford looking to the inside of the 5 truck of Mike Skinner. Skinner closes the door on that 14 truck. Further back to this battle. Oh, the 18 of Setzer got a better run through turn 3. The 4 of Compton goes to the inside to defend. Another bump and run attempt from the 08 of Jason White to the back bumper at 18. And again, the 18 holds on up high, pins him down on corner exit, and gets the run off. Brian Scott in that number 16 truck. Running well here. Also trying to get himself a couple more positions and take advantage of any mistakes like the one that 40 truck just made right there in front of him. He pulls to the outside. The 8 of McCumbee dives to the inside. Scott way up high, but he's going to get a run off the top lane. And he keeps his nose to the outside of that 40 truck. Definitely starting to see that outside come in just a little bit. As you see, the 16 truck made some ground and couldn't quite stay to the outside of the 40 truck heading into turn 3, which is where he wanted to be on the outside of him at, but just couldn't quite get there. And I believe, no, yes, there is a caution. Caution is out. The 97 of Chris Mack has found the wall. Mack will be sharing that truck this season with Jeremiah Cook. Won at Daytona on Friday, and unfortunately not having a fun time here tonight or here today, but at least he does have that win to his credit. That was actually his first MG Truck Series win. But let's go back and see what happened to that 97 truck. Goes into the corner and just gets dumped by the 44. Around he went. Oh, hard into the outside wall. Wasn't running well. They definitely didn't nail the setup, and he just doesn't have a feel for this track, as he's, reported, or as we've reported over the weekend, or over the week rather. Didn't do well in practice, in qualifying, was trying to work his way up through the field, and obviously got sent around there. So very unfortunate by that 97 driver, but we'll see him at mostly tracks that he's comfortable at after this. Green flag back in the air though. Here comes the 9 truck, looking to the inside of Mike Skinner, who had a great jump on the restart and took the lead there. Now trying to defend against Justin Marks, as Marks tries to retake the lead. I feel like NR is a little too quiet right now. I can adjust the volume real quick. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Volume was definitely too low for comfort, or for my liking rather, and you saw as we came back, the 9 tried to dive to the inside of that 5 truck, couldn't quite get it to work, and that stacked everyone up behind him. You see the 99 of Eric Darnell riding in 3rd, and looking at some side-by-side action for P4 as Rick Crawford tries to defend against 30. The top 3 now breaking away from the rest of the pack, as Crawford is holding everybody up. And you see the 30 got a great run there. Lots of Mickey Mouse here. There's a giant Mickey Mouse head right there. We are at Walt Disney World Speedway, so it's not surprising to see a lot of Mickey Mouse here. Some have even said the track is Mickey Mouse shaped. Now, I don't really know about that. I don't have a real bird's eye view of the track, like, from that angle, but more zoomed out. So I wouldn't know, but here comes the 9 of Justin Marks to the inside of Skinner, looking for the lead. Can he clear him through turn 3? No, can't quite. Both trucks had to check up through 3. Neither man wanted to give way, but the 9 had to back out of it if he wanted to keep that truck going straight and keep it off the wall. And speaking of off the wall, that 97 truck has seen better days. He's staying on the racetrack, just hoping to at least gain a couple positions here, but it's not quite. Not quite been so lucky with that. Drivers now coming over the radio. They do not like turn number 3 at all. In fact, this track has a lack of safer barriers here. Might also raise concerns as well. Chris Mack just hit that driver's side door first, a concrete wall. Driver's door first, and definitely not gonna be a fan. Look at Marks looking to the inside again. Can't quite get there. Now, there are a few more tracks in this general Florida area that are, you know, being looked at for the schedule, possibly for next season, as Walt Disney World Speedway hasn't generally been one of the more popular tracks on the schedule, and drivers haven't been too happy with it as well, and this track is starting to also lose money and may be shutting down soon. So with that unfortunate news, because I know there are fans of this racetrack, and while it is a great track for most series, the trucks just haven't really meshed well here. You see one driver pull away and basically run away with the lead and with the win. The drivers further back struggle to pass. It's just definitely been a very frustrating track to race at, for sure, for a lot of these guys. You see McCumbee with a run on that 08, but doesn't want to make the move because he knows he'll get checked up big time and might lose spots trying to make a pass. A lot of drivers dealing with that same issue. So side by side back here though, Crawford on the inside of the 30 truck. Still side by side for P4. And the 30 of Bodine is gonna clear him. Thank goodness that battle's over. See what these guys can do. Most of the field seems to be getting held up here by that 14 truck, and now he posed a little bit of a gap, and yeah, the 5 of Skinner hasn't been able to drive away from the 9 truck. Justin Marks clearly the fastest truck here. Skinner did not get a great turn 3. Marks now, what's he gonna do? Drives it in right behind that 5 truck and looking for position. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Walt Disney World Speedway. Things are still clean and green here from good old Orlando, Florida. The leaders have been going at it all throughout the break, and nothing has changed. That 9 car has done everything he can, or 9 truck, excuse me, I keep saying a car. That 9 truck has done everything he can to try and get by that 5 truck, but just can't quite do it. And you know, he's starting to get very, very frustrated here, and not a good deal for that 9 truck, but a great deal for the 5 of Skinner. as I believe. Nope, we're still green. My fault. Thought I saw a caution. Guess I'm tripping. Mark has fallen back again, trying to defend against the 99 of Eric Darnell, who's really scared to make a move because he knows he can get freight trained or at least just lose a lot of ground and momentum if he tries to make a move and it doesn't work. We're catching lap traffic. Benny Gordon in the 66 truck right in front of our leader. That's definitely gonna spice things up here. But yeah, we've got a couple tracks on hand, and we might actually have a vote on which track to use. But we got a one road course and a bunch of short tracks. We got USA International in the northern part of Florida, or excuse me, I'm thinking of Five Flags. Five Flags Speedway in the northern part of Florida. Got USA International in Lakeland. Got New Smyrna, which will be on at least one of our major schedules pretty soon. Just keep your eye out and wait for that, but there's a chance we can add it to next year's truck schedule as well. New Smyrna. We've got Palm Beach International Raceway. Nice little road course in Palm Beach, Florida. We've got the Daytona Road Course even in the picture for a potential comeback as well. Homestead Road Course is even on the table, so definitely a lot of options here in the state of Florida. As we got one truck blowing up, and it's the 99 of Eric Darnell from third place. Oh no, that is not good. That's not how Darnell won at the end this day, but unfortunately that looks like how it's going to end. The 5 truck of Skinner didn't get a great run off of turn number 1, and he's going to allow that 9 truck to get to his outside. He's going to have to clear him off turn 2 if he wants the chance to keep that lead, and he's going to do it. No, he's not. He could have sent it in and tried to clear that 9 truck, decided it wasn't worth the risk. And off of turn number 1, Justin Marks is back in the race lead. And now driving away with it. The 66 of Gordon holding up Todd Bodine in the 30 truck. That allowed Rick Crawford to reel him back in, but now Crawford gets stuck behind the 30. Here comes the 23 of Johnny Benson into the picture. Benson back in the mix. The 11 back there as well. The 33 of Ron Hornaday Jr. is up there. Now the 30 of Bodine gets past the 30 or the 66, pins him down, and then look at Johnny Benson taking advantage. Gained about 2 spots there. But that move to the outside to get past the lap traffic. And now here comes Hornaday looking to follow through as well. The 14 of Crawford almost got hooked off of turn number, turn number 1. Oh boy, side by side. 11 tried to dive underneath that 66 truck, couldn't quite get there, and now we saw the 33 of Hornaday push them to the outside of the 11, trying to keep him up there, and he's going to take advantage. Rolls the top through one, but then gets blocked by the 66. They're still side by side. They're all stacked up back here because of the lap truck of Benny Gordon. But yeah, we'll have a poll up on the story, or on my, not on the story. I'm tripping on the. I'm gonna post it on here on YouTube. We'll have a poll to see which track is going to possibly replace this track next season. As you see some side by side yet again, still stuck behind Benny Gordon, but look at the amount of spots Ron Hornaday just gained. Now, big mistake here, looking to the inside. He's not going to be able to roll through. Big checkup. Here comes the 60 of Terry Cook. Cook to the outside. Gonna roll the top. Pins these guys down. Hornaday again is stuck on the bottom now. Can he get under that 60 and clear him? Yes, he does. Can he get to the outside now of the 66 truck? No, he keeps trying to go underneath. Decides to stay in line this time. Rolling through turn number 3. Can Hornaday get him this time by? No, not close enough. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take our final break of the day. We'll be right back after this. Hello, welcome back to the MG Truck Series here on Fox. Things starting to get a little tighter for the lead as we ran through some more lap traffic, and we're catching more as we speak. 37 to Gary Santamont, JC Stout, and Brian Sockwell right in front of our leaders. As you see the 5 closed in right on the back bumper of the 9 truck, who took it easy through turn number 3. And a big gaggle of trucks here. Coming off of turn number 1. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This race has not been hitting at all. But that's okay. It's trial and error. We're trying new things. Sometimes things just don't work out. We've tried it 2 seasons in a row. Tried to see if we could get better racing this season. It obviously hasn't really improved much. So, looking at, oh, whoa, right as I say that, 3 wide. They're going crazy now. Getting down to the end of the race. Everybody wants every spot, and they're getting held up by lap traffic as well. The 13 truck is going to clear Benny Gordon. And now the 11 trying to follow through. He's going to get pinched down. But so did the 13. Everybody's going to sneak through on the inside, or at least try to. David Starr following the 13 of Shelby Howard off of turn number 1. 51 of Kyle Busch has the 59 of Ted Musgrave looking to the inside. Musgrave gonna get his nose to the back bumper of that 51 truck. Didn't make contact. Ray Crawford looking underneath the 23 of Johnny Benson for P4. Side by side. Benson's gonna pin him down. Do it. Come on. Don't let him in there. Yeah, there you go. Pins him down, and the 30 didn't get a good exit either. '36 of Val Wolf. It's the next truck in line. We might not get there. It's the 9 truck rolls through turn number 2. Now turn 3. Very smooth. Val on the same straightaway as the 9 truck, so we might actually get there. But Marks has no competition. Second place is now 2 seconds back with lap trucks between the two of them, and those lap trucks are fighting for position in front of Mike Skinner, so that's going to hold them up big time as well. Looks like the big battle has kind of fizzled out, with Musgrave and Bush still going at it. Musgrave almost got his nose to the inside, doesn't want to get in there. Bush checked up, so did Musgrave. Now here comes Crafton. Matt Crafton doesn't know where he wants to go. He thought about diving to the inside and crossing underneath. Decided against it. Now here comes the 18 of Dennis Setzer. Setzer has a run. Doesn't know what to do with it. Gonna try to peek to the outside, doing something a little different this time. The 88 checks up. Setzer now. Arcs it in, good. Everybody checked up off of turn 3. Lap traffic right in front of our 11. He's gonna move him, or at least he tried to move him. David Starr right on the rear tailgate of Justin Hobgood in the 53. Meanwhile, our leader just took the white flag and looking to the outside of Val Wolf now. Can't quite get there. He's not going to worry too much about it. He's going to let Val go. Coming out of turn number 3, Justin Marks has won in likely the final race at Walt Disney Speedway. Close finish for P3, but Bodine was able to hang on. That's going to do it though. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Keep your eye out for a poll to see which track y'all want on the schedule, and we'll try our best to make that happen. Until then, hope to see y'all next time. Peace.